The Ku Klux Klan. The KKK was founded by 6 ex-Confederate soldiers known as the Jolly Six after the Civil War. The 6 founders were John C. Lester as Nighthawk, John B. Kennedy as Grand Magi, Frank O. McCord as Grand Cyclops, Calvin E. Jones, Richard R. Reed as Lichter, and James R. Crow as Grand Turk. It was founded in Pulaski, Tennessee in 1865, and the main purpose was to terrorize blacks and the supporters of the blacks, or Republicans, and regain white supremacy in the South. The KKK was founded because the Southern citizens were almost not considered citizens after the war. Many of the Southern citizens didn't have jobs, and the Confederate currency was almost worth nothing. They couldn't live the life they were used to without slaves, and plantation work was not the same, and they wanted to restore white supremacy. The ranks of the KKK. The Grand Cyclops, Grand Magi, Grand Scribes, Grand Turks, Lichters, and Nighthawks were all officers of the Den, and your general members were called ghouls. 2 of the Lichters were called outer guards, and Nighthawks were also called couriers. The first Grand Wizard, or the highest-ranking leader of the KKK, was an ex-Confederate general named Nathan Bedford Forrest. The origin of the KKK's name. The Ku Klux Klan's name came from Greek and Scottish words. The Greek word kuklos, meaning endless circle, and the Scottish word clan, meaning family or group of believers. The members added ku for flow of word when pronounced. KKK's uniform. The KKK began to wear uniforms because of the members fearing their reputation being business owners and police officers. They wore hoods at public rallies to hide their identities and wore them for intimidation factors. The pointy white hood was introduced till the 1920s, and different color robes represented different ranks in the Klan. The KKK's brutality. The KKK often rebelled against black freedom and Republicans in the forms of riots. In Memphis, Tennessee, in 1886, a riot killed 46 people, wounded 70, and left many buildings destroyed and burned. In 1886, at New Orleans, the KKK caused a riot at a black suffrage convention, killing 40. In the election of 1868, the KKK used excessive amounts of violence in order to prevent Ulysses S. Grant from passing certain acts, killing 2,000 in Kansas, as well as a large number in Georgia and Louisiana, causing Democratic victory in the KKK's favor in those states. Due to the large amount of violence, many acts were proposed to stop the KKK's attacks. In 1870 and 1871, the United States passed enforcement acts which made it illegal to interfere with the voting, office holding, and jury serving of blacks. The United States Congress passed the Ku Klux Klan Act in 1871, allowing them to act against any terrorist group, leading to the arrest of 100 KKK members. The KKK was described as a militant force due to its Grand Wizard, ex-Confederate General Nathan Bedford Forrest. Forrest tried to abolish the KKK, but failed, still having groups met. The acts against the KKK were lightly enforced, but still hundreds were arrested. Due to the strong support in the South and the financial crisis, Ulysses S. Grant was distracted from the racism issue. And here's a video of the history of the KKK.